I'm also wondering if I want to make him jump. It's a big robot that jumps could be pretty terrifying. An electric slide. That was a terrible idea, installing an electric slide at the children's playground. They didn't know what to expect, but the kids were really shocked when it worked. It's got the buzz on the news. Oh boy. Wait. What? He's always jumping. It's a very bouncy robot. Yeah, I mean, the game runs at a pretty decent frame rate. It's just a matter of how much performance can I squeeze out of older hardware, because on a modern gaming machine, you're going to get, yeah, I'm getting 1500 FPS here. So, that's a bit less with areas that have backgrounds, but if you have an actual gaming machine, you're not going to have any issue running this game. It's more, I'm trying to make it as optimal as possible for lower end hardware. Excited to see me, are you? Ah. Oh, so rude. I do kind of want to have some element of this kind of like cat and mouse thing going on. Whoa. Hang on. That's not how that's supposed to work. His fist got hung up underneath it, and then it just pushes me out, and then he steps on me. What? Whoa. Oh, that was interesting. I managed to break my own collision there. Oh man. Why was that selected? No, oh my gosh. Ah, deselect. No, why? The selection struggle is real. Alright. That's weird. So it put another one in there and then it failed to overwrite that. Although there's not a WinTab32.dll in there now. So that's bizarre. Alright, let's abort this. Okay, so there's no WinTab32 DLL in there now. Alright, are we gonna look out and have this just work? Unlikely, but... It works! It is a miracle! What? Low pressure? High pressure. Cool. Alright. Slowly starting to look like kind of an ancient civilization. Getting there, piece by piece, rock by rock, stone by stone, triangle by triangle. A sign and noise. It's a sign those guys really knows what they're doing. Okay, so that seems... What in the world? What are you doing, robot? What? Why did he just go run off on his own? What? Why did he activate? He's not supposed to be activated. Yeah, exactly. What's crazy is I never would have seen that if I didn't fix the camera so that it showed the whole thing. I just realized why he did that. So I've got a thing on there where when he gets deactivated due to the collapse, it waits 10 seconds and then he activates again. So when I deactivated him at the start, he waited 10 seconds and then ran off, but he wasn't within range to target the character, so he just ran off to the side. What are we calling here? We're setting shield punch trigger. It should call enable shield false. Enabled is false. Shielded is true. Takes damage should now be true. Oh, whoops. Guess I should set that first. The mesh instance still should have hidden though. Oh. Wow. How did I not even notice that? If enabled, like I went through this line by line. If it's enabled, it hides it. If it's enabled, it should show it. If it's not enabled, it should hide it. How did I? Wow, I am making so many mistakes. It's sometimes amazing anything works. Huh, they've actually got visualstudio.com. It's not like visualstudio.microsoft.com. Ah, it did put it in here. Sweet. Ooh, look at that! My game's in the Steam list. It feels so official now. Huh. Sometimes it tends to pop up very hard. What if I should just set the velocity to 0 when it hits a constraint? It's not exactly... Oh, maybe that's not the maybe that's just the... Okay, it's just the landing animation that does it. That doesn't do it. It's when I play the... jump high enough to do the land animation that causes it to flick up. Maybe I should just animate these things. And those all ended up pointing up. Interesting. How did that happen? Yeah, those laser arrows, man, they'll get you. Oh, because I did skeleton.transform.inverse and not skeleton.globaltransform.inverse. Let's see if that works better. Golly, I spent so long trying to figure that out. Hey! That's better. Alright, let's take all these debug lines off and see what it looks like. It's amazing how much time you can spend on the littlest things. Whoa. Well, it fixes the pops on the stepping. It makes the jumping feel a little weird. It's more of a proof of concept to see if this even worked. Oh! That's crazy. What are the odds that I would land directly on an enemy after that? I did it again. I guess the odds are pretty high. Oh no! Oh, that's a good fall right there. The only time
100 bits? I'd buy that for $1. Ha!
Bit.
Thanks for the bits, new Metamosa. How are you doing tonight? It's like a Gatling gun. Just had to ramp it up. It's like bit. Good stuff. The frame rate is actually much lower now. I'm not sure if it's because of these or something else. The frame rate is so random sometimes it's hard to tell what impacts it. It's usually external factors and not something that I did. Yeah, see, it's still 260. A lot of times it's because I opened Blender or something like that. And if I turn anti-aliasing on, it'll probably really be low. Or it'll go up because there's no rhyme or reason to the rate at which NVIDIA drivers render my game for whatever reason. Because that makes sense. Turn anti-aliasing on and my frame rate goes from 200 to 900. Especially when the live channel has all kinds of random sounds thrown in to really confuse you.
I see you creeping up on me.
Right on cue. Thanks for the follow, Acid Viper. Depending on how the UVs end up, see, these are actually amplifying. Looks like a giant windstorm back there. Trees are swaying back and forth like they just don't care. I don't know if I'll ever catch up on all the dev highlights for Fist of the Forgotten, as we're only in June or July of 2019, but I'm trying here. Also, I'd love it if you could try out the demo on Steam and leave a review. I'll throw a link in the description and comments. Thanks as always to my patrons for continuing to support my game development adventures. It means a lot to be able to continue doing this indie dev thing while selling games is really difficult. That's it for this week.